I'm Ali Sadrieh, and I'm the foot surgeon at Beverly Hills Aesthetic Foot Surgery. When I first started practice, I was looking to create a new kind of concept in podiatric surgery. The idea was, let's create an environment where we would want to be patients ourselves. When I developed aesthetic foot surgery, I wanted to focus on a service that took patient experience as the prime reason we do things. Foot surgery is a new profession, and the innovations that have occurred in podiatry in the aesthetic realm are almost nil. Traditional foot surgery does not take into consideration the visual result. Aesthetic foot surgery takes into consideration what's attached to the foot, the patient. So we're doing something that the patient can not only have treatment, but also live their life after surgery. It's very important in this current climate of healthcare that when the patient walks into our practice, they feel like they're a member of our family, not just a number, not just a client, but actually someone who's taken care of and treated one-on-one, looked at, listened to, and taken care of from point A to point Z with attention and quality.
I'm Shushu, and I'm the office administrator. I'm here to make sure that your surgical experience exceeds your expectations. I'm also your personal concierge. I'll take care of all the details from the beginning of your surgery till the end. Our mission is to make sure that our patients feel comfortable with us, and that's why I'm here to help you with details along the way and try my best to explain to you what the surgical experience is.
They call it concierge medicine in today's world. We call it the standard of care in my practice. Traditional foot surgery does not take into consideration the impositions on a modern woman. You have to wear a certain kind of shoe. You can't take a lot of time off from work. That's what aesthetic foot surgery in my practice offers the patient. We provide minimally invasive, aesthetically pleasing results with minimal downtime. On average, 2 weeks and you're back into regular life. I'm proud to say that I've developed 4 procedures to date that are modifications or improvements or completely new procedures for foot surgery. The aesthetic toe lengthening, the Perfect 10 aesthetic toe shortening, the Cinderella procedure is a foot narrowing procedure, and then of course the pediatric flat foot correction that I call the Liber Archie, liberating these kids from a flat arch. I think as Americans and as doctors, we owe our patients to be on the cutting edge of medicine. And if there aren't people on the bleeding edge, creating new procedures, innovative solutions, taxing medical knowledge, we're not going to get anywhere.
It's really bad. It looks ugly. This is not supposed to look like this.
It's difficult to wear shoes when you have these widening of the foot, the medial bunion, the lateral bunion. Women have to deal with it. We don't. We talked about this often with patients. They come in there, I can't wear my shoes. I'm a professional. How do I go to work? So, it's getting your foot into the shoe comfortably for a whole day. The reason that we participate in all the media appearances or interviews or essays or articles is because education is the most important part of a medical practice. Educating the public, educating our colleagues, educating ourselves. If a patient and a doctor have a relationship and there's time spent and the patient is educated about their problem, they become participants in their care. And if a patient participates in their care, you get a quality result. One of the principles of aesthetic foot surgery is just that. Aesthetic foot surgery, meaning fix it because it doesn't look good. But it's not just vanity. The idea is, if it doesn't look good, it's probably not good for your foot. That structural problem is probably going to cause issues later, so let's fix it now. My practice is not financially driven. It is very important that we have our reputation at the highest level. This is serious business. We're doing foot surgery. We're cutting bones. We're fixing problems. So you need to spend time with that patient. You need to have a relationship. You need to get to know the patient, their life, their expectations for the finished result. We focus on quality. The average office will see 50 patients per day, whereas in my practice, we limit it to 15. We pride ourselves on our relentless pursuit of making sure that our practice is constantly refining itself and getting better every year. I live very environmentally sensitive. I feel as a doctor, as a healthcare provider, it is important for me to take into consideration your well-being outside the office as well as inside the office. And part of that is the environment you live in. We built the location from ground up to be environmentally sensitive. Our practice is completely paperless. Everything is digital. However, our computers are solar powered, so that reduces our footprint completely. We use a digital X-ray system, which doesn't require any chemicals for the processing, or any silver for the X-ray film, or any paper for the storage. I do this because I care. Because I care about what impact I leave, I care about how my patients receive service, and I care about the level that we set for the rest of the medical community. We live in an incredible era. Technology is increasing exponentially. Technologically advancing your practice allows the doctor to reduce costs, thus spend more time with the patient. Our innovation didn't just stop with the practice and creating new procedures. The surgical experience is really the key point of our practice. We wanted to provide patient services from and to surgery without an environmental impact, but we didn't want to compromise luxury either. The car is diesel, but it runs on biodiesel, so its environmental footprint is minimal, but you don't compromise luxury.
So once you arrive to the office, you meet with the doctor first for any last-minute questions or concerns, and then at that point, we'll walk you to the surgery room. After that, you can watch a movie, you can listen to music, whatever you wish. We don't serve popcorn.
We see all these reality shows about surgical work and the operating room, and it's a scary, intimidating environment. So we just took that and made it 180, made it a non-intimidating environment, a warm, rich living room feeling where you're comfortable and entertained, yet you're getting foot surgery done.
My name is Luis Mendez. I'm the OR administrator at Beverly Hills Aesthetic Foot Surgery. I'm a CST certified surgical technologist. Running the OR means anything behind these doors when you step in here is my responsibility. I take pride in doing what I do here for our patients.
It is very important to me that we exceed our patients' expectations, that we exceed the medical community's expectations, that we provide a service that nobody else provides. And we check ourselves every single day for that. I appreciate you taking the time to watch our introductory presentation. I hope it gave you some insight into our practice, our philosophy, and what we're all about. I look forward to providing you with exceptional care and building a relationship with you in the future to improve your quality of life.